Hello my Briakins! Today we're going to be doing a brown kind of smoky eye with a bold red lip. I wanted to do something for the holidays, like a holiday look, so this is my attempt at it. So I'm starting off with my Milk Hydrogrip primer. A little disclaimer, I hadn't eaten all day and it was like pretty late in the day, so I was snacking on these kettle corn chips, which are so good. But after the milk primer, I'm using my Becca foundation and putting that all over the spots that I need the most coverage, and then I'm going in with my NARS Radiant foundation. It'll all be in the description box, I'm not really sure. And I just go and blend that in together and just blend that all over my face. Next, I'm going to go in with my Hourglass concealer and put that under my eyes, on my forehead, on my chin, in the middle of my nose, everywhere I usually highlight. I try to get around my nose too because I usually need some coverage there too. And put some extra on my nose because with these MACs, honey, the makeup always comes off. And after letting that sit for a little while, I blend that all in with my Sephora brush. I don't really use beauty blenders anymore. For some reason, I've been on like this little brush kick, and the brushes have been working so well. My makeup has been coming out so flawless and so blended that I haven't even felt the need to go back to beauty blenders. So try and make the switch and see how you like it. You save more product that way too, so yeah. So after I blend all that in, I go in with my Malani concealer. It's a little brighter than the Hourglass one. I like a really bright under eye now, so I do that and I let that sit. And while that's sitting, I cream contour. I usually don't always cream contour, but I thought because I was doing like, you know, this bold glam look that I needed some cream contour this time. And sorry, I'm like jamming out. I'm listening to Danny Kane and I haven't listened to them in a while, and they had some bangers. Just showing you guys that I was jamming out to Ecstasy by Danny Kane and Rick Ross. But now we're just blending out the cream contour in my cheeks, my forehead, and what is that? My jaw. And I was using the Real Techniques brush to blend out the cream contour, and then we're gonna go into the Sephora brush that I was using before and blend out that Malani concealer that had been sitting on my face while I was blending the rest of the cream contour out. And after I finish blending that concealer out beautifully, we're going to set it with our Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in translucent honey. This is the setting powder I've been using lately and I've been really liking it. I don't even remember what I was using before, but you know, it does the job. It does a good job. And my recording got interrupted because I got a phone call, but now we're back, and I'm just setting the rest of my face with this Bare Minerals tinted mineral veil. This is my first time trying it out on setting my whole face, and I kind of liked it. I don't see anything really bad to make me not use it again, so I probably will. But now we're bronzing with the Bare Minerals matte foundation. I'm just using it as a bronzer because it's too dark for me. And then we're gonna go in with the Sephora bronzer in Mykonos and just go on top of that and bronze my skin and make me look like a tan goddess. And as I'm doing my makeup, I keep looking in the mirrors and seeing how good I look, and I'm like getting excited and getting in a better mood, and that's why I keep dancing so much, so I'm sorry about that. But now we're going to contour my nose after bronzing my whole face, and I'm just using the same Sephora bronzer in Mykonos and just, you know, shaping my nose a little bit, getting a little slim. And I had worked out this morning and did arms earlier this week, so my arms were so tired and contouring my nose is taking so much out of me. but we got through it, and now we're moving on to blush. I'm using this Makeup Studio blush. I'm not sure what color it's in, but this is pretty much the only blush I have, and it looks good, and I wear it all the time, so it works. And I kept looking in the mirror, and when I looked at the camera, it was looking like my under eye was just way too bright. So I tried to go and fix it, and when I sat back down, it still looked the same. So I didn't know how it was gonna look on camera. So I was just like, we're just moving through this. And now I put the bronzer that I used on my face, the Sephora one, and I'm putting it in my crease because we're moving on to the eyes now. So I'm just blending that pretty much all over the lid and up in my crease, and then we're going to kind of work down from there, but you'll see as we get there. So I'm going to take this peanut butter shade in the Too Faced, I think it's a semi-sweet palette, and we're just gonna blend that above the crease color and just like add that warm tone to it. It smelled so good, that's why I was smelling my brush. And then we are going to take this dark brown shade in this Smashbox palette, and we're going to put that like on the lower lash line with this angled flat brush, and then it's gonna look crazy, and I say give me a minute. And then we're gonna take the lighter brown shade and just blend over that darker brown shade. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can see what I'm doing as I do it. Next, we're going to go into the semi-sweet palette again, but this time we're going to go into that truffle color. It's such a pretty brown color, and we're just going to go over top of both of those browns and kind of blend them together, but also go a little higher in the crease so you can see the brown a little more in the look. And I'm sorry guys, I was just all out of whack when I kept looking at the mirror and I was looking at the camera. It was just like all not looking right, and I was just like trying to figure out what was going on. But I just left it alone and just kept doing my makeup because I was kind of in a rush because I wanted to finish this before the sun went down. But we're just blending that all together and getting this pretty brown smoky look. So I wanted this look to be a little more smoky, so I'm taking this black liner from Sephora and putting that on my top lash line, and then I'm going to take that dark brown that we went into first on the lash line, and I'm just gonna like blend that out and also set it and try and make it a little more smokier. I'm telling you, your girl was all out of whack while recording this. I couldn't find the right brush I was trying to get. It was just a little mess. But I wanted to wing out this black a little bit so I can have more of that cat eye look because it flatters my eye more. But I couldn't really do that with one hand, so I had to move closer to another mirror that I had set up. And I just like kind of dragged the black out a little bit to make a little bit of a wing, and I really loved how that came out. So I did it to the other side, and yeah. I was really loving how this whole look was coming together. So now I'm just going to finish the eyes and work on the lower lash line. And I was using the same Mykonos bronzer and just bringing that on my lower lash line. And then I was laughing because I was like way out of frame. But we're putting that Mykonos in the lower lash line, and then we're going to use the dark brown in that Smashbox palette. Oh, no, we used truffle, my bad. So we're using truffle, and then we're bringing that on the lower lash line too, just to make it a little darker and match the top a little more, because I did use a lot of truffle in the crease. So we're just gonna do that and blend that all together. And what's me doing my makeup without my nose running? But I really liked how it all came out, but after looking at my face, the perfectionist in me just needed a little more cheek definition. So I went into my Shade and Light palette and just deepened the contour on my cheeks. And I love a bright inner corner. That is just my thing. So we work in the inner corner for a little while while we're doing this look. So the first thing we go into one of the shades in the semi-sweet palette, and that wasn't giving me what I needed to give me. So I went into another, what is this, Lorac palette, and I went into one of those shades and it was better, but I needed it to be a little bit more brighter. So I went into another shade in that same palette, and I kind of liked how it came out, and I stuck with this for a little bit, but you'll see later I added another color because I'm so particular about my inner quarter looks. It's such a little thing, but it's a big thing to me. So now I'm setting my face with the Morphe continuous setting mist, and then I'm going to go off camera and do my eyebrows and my lashes. And now I'm back. And we're going to move on to what's supposed to be the star of the show, which is the red lip. It kind of took me a while to figure this out. I first tried this red pencil by Malani, but it wasn't sharpened at all and actually kind of cut my lip. So we put that down immediately. And then I moved on to this brown liner by NYX and just lined all of my lips with that. I try to overline a little bit. And then we go in with this Colourpop Lippie, matte Lippie, and I think it's called Dahlia, and we go on the outside of my lips with that, but I'm moving quickly, let me just wait. So here's Dahlia that I was talking about, but I was holding the mirror right in front of my lips so you couldn't see at first, but I realized that and move it, and then you can see that I'm just going on the outside of my lips and just kind of like making it darker, because I know like red lips on a brown girl can be a little difficult, so I just wanted to make sure it was like ombre a little bit and just cute all together. And I wanted to make sure it was like, you know, red lip, you have to make sure it's like a clean line, so I was trying to do that with the Dahlia color. And then this lip color was kind of what gave me the inspiration to do the red lip, and it's a little crayon from NYC, or a lip crayon, I don't know what it's called, but it's red, and I kind of like the red color a lot. It gives me the holiday vibes that I was trying to go for. So we used that, and then dancing a little bit. Oh yeah, I used my finger to blend it out and blend it all together. And I was fine with that lip for now, but I had to go back to the inner corner because it wasn't exactly what I wanted. And I went back into this Huda Beauty palette and used one of the glitter shades in that palette. It's the inner corner for me. So corny. And I like the red lip, but again, it wasn't giving me exactly what I wanted it to give. So I'm using this other red lipstick and just putting that all over everything and blending it together. And I like that a whole lot better overall. It just was perfect. So I'm just going to clean up my lip line a little bit with this Colourpop Lippie and BFF3. And that's the final look. So I took off my bandana, brushed out my hair, and this is the final look. We are all done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment any other looks you want to see me do or any other suggestions you have. It would be greatly appreciated. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos, and just enjoy the rest of the slow-mo outro of me trying to be cute.